Have you ever pondered over how criminals fabricate fake alibis? How they meticulously arrange false evidence to support their innocence? Let's delve into this intriguing aspect of crime through three fascinating true crime stories. First, consider the chilling case of Laci Peterson. In December 2002, Laci, 8 months pregnant, vanished from her home in Modesto, California. Her husband, Scott Peterson, was the one to report her disappearance. But soon, suspicion turned to Scott himself. Scott had an alibi ready. He claimed to have been fishing at the Berkeley Marina at the time of Laci's disappearance. His alibi seemed strong with specific details and even a parking receipt from the marina. But, under the lens of scrutiny, it crumbled. Inconsistencies in his account, witness statements, his affair with another woman, and his odd behavior eventually led to his conviction for first-degree murder. Next, we have the brutal murder of Diane Puglisi in 2006. Found dead in her New Jersey apartment, her boyfriend, Richard Debate, was the one to report her missing and later discover her body. Richard staged the crime scene to resemble a botched robbery and claimed he was at work when the murder occurred. Richard's alibi was a web of work records and phone logs, creating a timeline that seemingly absolved him of the crime, but investigators soon found evidence that contradicted his alibi, including surveillance footage and digital records that didn't align with his story. Richard's elaborate alibi was a house of cards that couldn't stand against a thorough investigation. Finally, we turn to the case of Michelle McNeil, a former beauty queen found dead in her bathtub in 2007. Her husband, Dr. Martin McNeil, a prominent physician, claimed it to be an accidental death, a result of a lethal combination of drugs after her cosmetic surgery. Martin went to extraordinary lengths to establish his innocence. He manipulated the timeline, made phone calls from different locations, coached his children on what to say, and provided misleading information about Michelle's health. But Martin's alibi, too, fell apart. His extramarital affairs, financial motives, and the autopsy results led to his conviction for murder. These cases illustrate the lengths to which criminals will go to create fake alibis. They manipulate timelines, forge evidence, and even involve innocent parties. But as these stories show, truth prevails. Despite their best efforts, these criminals' carefully crafted alibis fell apart under the weight of evidence and thorough investigation.